Hello everyone, this is CHOI. This is about the project 2, which I assigned about a week ago for the classes CS227 and 246. And I believe this one is the main gate or main PHP page called register.php. Okay, I'm going to post it in the model for this one. And we need the require statement and also the inclusive statement, including the or requiring the config.inc.php and header.html. Those files are stored in includes. At this time, why don't you check your folder includes? It should include the config.inc.php and also the MySQLi underscore connect.php and header.html and the footer.html. By the way, that's the area that we need to kind of initialize, and we have a major conditional statement, meaning in this case the all the incoming variables are handled by the request method post. Then we have the following statements. Within that if statement, we need to have MySQL, which is defined in config.inc.php using require statement, and also we need to trim all the incoming variables so used by the $post method using called array underscore map function, which means in this case all the multiple variables using $post method, and we put them into the array set by the array map, and also they are trimmed. So all the trimmed array variable set into the variable $trimmed. So as you see, $trimmed like a first name is the one stored and trimmed and in the array used by the function set by the function array map. We initialize all the variable status as false until they are validated. So we have about 5 different validation check. The number one is about the first name. So the incoming first name one will be checked with a pattern called here A to Z, and this is what I explained in the class, like the insensitive and then uppercase, lowercase, and 2 to 20 characters repetition. Why don't you check with the pragmatch.txt for the function? I just detail out which one is which, and then once it's okay, then we need to set the variable called $fn after the string escape function. In this case, basically we try to get rid of the unnecessary the characters. So that's the kind of incoming variable, and using the $dbc connection information, the MySQL connection information, and put them into that, and then they will strip out all the unnecessary characters and put them into $fn as a variable. So pretty much the same token for the checking the last name. The email is a little different. Email is used by the function called filter variable for the validation, and then actually this one is the name of the function, like a sub function under this one. So we provide the argument to email using this sub function under the filter variable, and once it's okay, then the trimmed email one will be stripped out if any, and then set it into the $E. This one is about the passcode, pretty much the same kind of a deal, and then we check the password one and two, and then put them into the final one variable called the $P. Once it's not okay, then we need to generate the code, error message. This case, we need to, everything is okay, then we need to browse the table called users, and whether we have that arrow, the row, by using the condition, where condition in here, where condition will be email likely as a clue. And then once it's not there, which is okay, then excuse me, we need to create the activation code using the encoding hashing scheme called MD5. And then we put it in like an insert statement. Actually, the active field will be updated in here, and then we set up the variable $Q and $R. Here is the once everything is okay, once we insert it, then we need to make likely the URL, which is a kind of a lengthy URL statement in the email, and then send it to the email address using PHP function called mail right there. So in this case, we have a main body statement, and then concatenate with the base URL with some other strings, and then put them into the mail function, likely as a argument variable. And then those are the kind of what we can do once it's not okay, the else statement right here. One thing that I want to share with you in here in the form, I just strip out some other stuff except the first name, and I'm sure at this time you figure out all the info form, but in here you may need to have a PHP a code, likely if those are trimmed one, then why don't you display them in the form. I'd like to post some other tips or some hints for the project 2 after this one as well during the break. But this one I believe the major PHP pages, so you need to start with. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.